Oh shit, my mic was muted. Okay. Hey, I'm waiting on Stacy to get up here. Um, hey Villain, hey Lynn. Hope everybody's having a good night. I was rushing home from the grocery store because I did not want to even attempt the grocery store tomorrow. So I went and got everything I needed to make my Christmas stuff for Christmas evening. Because my mom and Keelan are going to come in Christmas morning. I'll have Huxley here Christmas morning. Do y'all have big Christmas plans? I'm excited. Huxley already got his bike, and Keelan already knows he's getting a new phone. That's their big gifts, but I've got their other gifts I've got to wrap up. But I'm gonna switch over to my computer in a second, and we're gonna go watch a couple of clips from Tracy's live the other day. Does anyone know if she's replied yet to Villain's live? Because I haven't seen that. And oh my God, y'all, if you didn't see Villain's live, you've got to go watch it. It was so good. And I'm really going to try very, very hard to not eat all this Ghirardelli peppermint bark that I just got at the grocery, but it's fire. Okay, so I'm going to try to see where the heck is Stacy. I hope when I switch over to my laptop that it does not do that really loud screeching sound, but if it does, then I'm very sorry. That's fine, girl. Stacy didn't feel good last night. I was just talking to her though. She should be on in a second. Um, but I am exhausted. Oh my gosh. Been working, driving the kids everywhere. Had to go to the grocery. So I'm like, whew, not my high energy self as usual. But I'm gonna switch over to my laptop so I can share my screen with y'all. I'm gonna mute myself. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great Christmas too. I'm going to mute myself for 2 seconds to try to switch this and not make this horrid sound. Hold on 1 second. Okay, can y'all hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. Now that I'm in here, let's see. Is Stacy in here? I'm going to copy this link and put it in the toolbox if anybody wants to come up and say anything or whatever. All right. So I have not done this for my laptop in so long, and so I hope that this is working good. She responded by attempting a privacy strike. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't put anything past her. Of course she did. She's gonna definitely strike this one then, because I'm about to just share my screen and start picking apart shit she says. I'm gonna text Stacy real quick and say, "Where are you?" I feel like I have anxiety when I'm up here by myself. I've got almost everything wrapped. I wrap as gifts come. Otherwise, I'll wrap it all night. I know. I put it all off until the end. Hey, just Joni. Hey, Kim. Hey, everybody. Okay, it doesn't sound bad. Thank you. All right, because I was worried. This laptop has lived a long, hard life through both of my boys, but they have their own Chromebooks for school now, so they've kind of left this alone. So I can use it again for YouTube. Okay, so I texted Stacy, but I guess I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can get into this, if I can remember how to do this. It's been so long. Oh, she said, I'm here. I don't see the option for her to come up. Let's see. Where does it say at? Present or invite? Stacy, if you're in here, you need to go to the StreamYard link I pasted it in the chat. Oh, there she is. Okay.
Hey, sorry. I didn't know
No,
you
you're
were on.
fine.
I thought you were still working on uploading those clips, and so I was just working on Christmas stuff.
No, you're
So,
fine. That's what we were talking about. As was me rushing home and then wrapping gifts, and I put all mine off to the end. Villain smart, she wraps hers as they come in, but I just didn't put all of them off to the end. Thank goodness Huxley's big gift is his bike, and he already got it, so I don't have to wrap that.
oh, good, good. So he already knows. Then that's good.
It's saying 0 viewers. Mine says 7. What does yours say, Stacy?
I'm not sure on my end, like where it shows the
It
viewers.
shows it up at the top corner. Now it says 9. But Villain, it said 0 and you were commenting, hey, hey. So I don't know what's up with that thing.
Huh. Let me try pulling up like YouTube and see if I can look at it over there. Hang on.
I never get notifications for anybody when they go live on YouTube, no matter what. Like, I
Yeah.
never get them. Like, it
Uh,
drives me crazy.
yeah. I just pulled up YouTube and it says 9 watching
Okay, Johnny
right
says
now.
yours says 9. Okay.
Hmm.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Lynn sees 9. I don't know. This thing's so weird. Kim sees 9. Okay, well, everybody sees 9 now. So
Hey,
mine says
villain.
9. So thank you, everybody, for coming
Hey,
in.
y'all.
Thank you for everybody peeing in the bushes. So, Stacy, are you excited? You ready for Christmas?
Well, it's sort of. I'm getting there. I'm just working on some last minute stuff, but I'm mostly ready to get it over with because it's so stressful. You know what I mean? Just trying to make sure you got everything for everybody and then trying to coordinate, trying to see everybody and just all the things. It's a lot. And then I've got I do like home health care, so I take care of like hospice patients and elderly people, and I've got like two patients that are like family to me. And so I'm trying to work on gifts for, them and their family members too. And so there's more people to worry about this year for me. So it's been a lot, but I'll be glad to give it to them and stuff, but I'll mostly be glad to get it over with, honestly.
No, I feel you. This year's been weird for me because, I usually do like a bunch of different angel tree kids and I do a bunch of, different like donations to like my prisoners of hope and stuff. And
Yeah.
this year, like your girl's riding the struggle bus hard. So like it was hard to just get my gifts for the kids. Like
Yeah.
economy right now for a small business is struggling.
Yeah, I saw a lot of drama like around the angel tree stuff this year. Like I saw one girl, she was getting dragged because she got one of her kids, she got them stuff from the Dollar Tree, and I was like, I would just be grateful that I got anything. I don't think you're entitled to get like name brand designer this and that. You know what I mean? Like any gift is generous, whether it's cheaper or more expensive. I mean, I would just be glad to get anything.
I think the issue though, like with the angel trees now, is like remember last year when I got it and the kids, I had to get them iPads and
Mhm.
bicycles, and or this was I think when you were doing it with me, it was like 2 years ago. But like
Yeah.
they the price per kid is like $500 per kid,
Oh
and
my God.
it didn't used to be like that. And there's other like church programs and programs that aren't like that, but like the angel tree tells you like it's like $300 to $500 a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I feel like if you're not prepared to spend 500 a kid, don't get one from there. Like do it through a different organization. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did one kid, but that's because she really wanted like stuffed animals, and I know how to crochet, so I just made her a few like plushy stuffed animals, and then she wanted like
Aww.
some washable makeup, which is easy enough. So because of that reason, I was like, oh, that's cool. I can just use my chunky yarn and make her some stuffed animals. And
So
then I just like made
cute.
her a little bear and like a giraffe, and then I got her some washable makeup. So that was easy enough.
Yeah, I know. That's super sweet. My kids love stuffies too, so you need to
Hmm.
make them some, and I'll pay you for them. I did 3 angel trees this year. Goodness, girl. Well, that's so good. I'm glad. I
Aw.
feel bad not doing any this year, but I just didn't have it this year. I was like,
Hey, I
next
mean, you
year I'm
got
gonna
to take care of yourself first. I mean, like if you don't
do.
have it, I think a lot of people can relate to that. The economy's been rough for everybody, especially with the price of food, going through the roof and stuff. I mean, it's hard enough to make ends meet for yourself, never mind to, get extra stuff for other people. So
It
you
is
shouldn't
complaint
feel
for
bad.
people. No, I get it, and I hate seeing people complain about their free gifts. Like, it's
Right.
free. You know what I mean? Just be grateful for what it is, you know?
Right.
Hi,
Exactly.
Billy. All right. Okay. So there's quite a few people in here. So we got a couple other topics we want to talk about too. We always jump around if you're new in here. If you didn't see Villains Live, you need to go watch it. It was so good. I swear it was funny. I made a TikTok and said I wish, like, I want to grow up and be able to be that poised and like controlled when I do a live, just like keep it together. But I get so emotionally charged in it that I'm like,
Hmm.
you know, like a chihuahua on crack. Like, and she was just like, now listen, you stupid bitch. Proof, receipt. Like,
Listen, Linda.
it was so good. Oh, listen, Linda. Yeah, she knows that Linda person that commented that.
Oh, really?
She said,
That's
do
funny.
not recommend. That's funny.
That's
Okay,
great.
so real quick before we go over here and do our field trip, it's only necessary. We're going
Miss
on a field
Crystal.
trip.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
So Lily's live, I haven't got to finish it yet. But this girl cracks me up. You've got to go watch her live, Stacy. You'll love it. She is so funny and like spicy and does not give a fuck what she says.
Hmm.
But she counted the hours of lives because Tracy tries to say, I think we're even going to hear it here, where Tracy tries to say she didn't even really talk about Villain that much. So between the time like Villain had left the internet and was injured and trying to recover, and while Tracy was making these videos up until Villain replies back, you know what I mean? It was 47 hours of content
Jesus.
about Villain. 47 hours, and she added up the math. She put it down to like 47 hours, 3 minutes, and
Oh my God. That's crazy.
yeah,
Even the last live, like the live she did right after ours, she mentioned Villain because she was saying like how she first came, like she first got traction when she was doing the Jessica Kent stuff, and then she said that's when she first, like, I guess, talked to Villain, and she was like, but she did not help me with anything. No one helped me with any of that research. No, 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 no. So she even mentioned her in the very next live we did after ours, we did the other day.
yeah. Yeah, and that's what Villain's saying. Those were the lives she did before Villain ever actually replied. Then when Villain replied, Tracy tries to say, "Oh, well, look on my page. I post all my lives." Okay, she had posted, I think, out of 17 lives, she had posted 6. So she's
Hmm.
trying to, because it doesn't show on her page. You know what I mean? It don't exist in Tracy's Delulu world. I don't
Hmm.
think Lily is in here. Hopefully she'll come in. She's so funny. Oh, you sent it to her. Good. Hey, Eldon. I seen you over in Villains Live. I hope you're doing good. It was a hatchet job.
That's hilarious.
I
Y'all
never
are
said
so
I did.
funny.
She said I did in her voice clips. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. It was so crazy. Like, she literally tries to rewrite history all the time. That's what we're about to watch too.
Wait,
And
is
go
Villain
ahead.
up here with us? It says on stage.
Oh no, on stage is where I'm sharing my screen, and it's Tracy's. She's actually, her
Oh,
little cat is on stage with us. Oh, there's Lily. Hey, we
hey,
were just
Lily.
talking about how hilarious and great your live was. I was telling Stacy and everybody else who hasn't watched it, they have to go watch it. And I think it's like the first 3 minutes in, I had to comment because that's where she added up the 47 hours. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, she added it to the minute too. It was
Down to the second.
the best thing ever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like, okay, Tracy, you posted 17 lives, okay, after, so there's all these 47 hours before, then there's 17 that she's not showing after, and she's
Hmm.
only showing 6. And she's like, there was like 5 or 6 lives that I did. Girl, just because they're not on your page, trust me, we have them in a playlist. Like, they're still there. They still exist, dude.
Right. It really pissed me off though, the live that she did like right after ours, the first one, how she kept trying to compare herself to Rizzy,
That's
how
what
she
we're
kept
about to watch.
Yeah. Oh God, that made me so mad because I was like, you two aren't even in the same stratosphere. People were literally telling Rizzy to unalive her. I don't know how, like, what we can say on YouTube, what words we can get away with, but people were
Well,
literally
I
telling
don't
her
get
to, like,
paid. It don't matter.
yeah, unalive herself and that her essay never happened and stuff like that. You're literally just showing receipts of your experience with her. And I mean, sure, we're petty, we make jokes and shit like that, but it's nowhere even near the same stratosphere as what happened with Rizzy. So oh, that made me so mad.
No, the fact that they could even bring that up and try to compare it and use that girl's name for like some sort of clout in comparison to them is sick and disgusting and wrong.
Hmm.
And Eldon, I'm so sorry you slipped on ice. I hope you're okay. Jeez Louise. Hey,
Oh,
Holly.
I'm sorry, Eldon.
Hey, Lily. Thanks for stopping in. So I'm so glad you're here because I'm gonna say a couple other funny things from your live too. But girl, you cracked me up. Like you just say exactly how you feel, and you were like, Tracy, you are so fucking boring. I fell on the ground. She was like, Lily was like quiet for a minute, and all of a sudden she's like, Tracy, you are so fucking boring. And I was like, not at all. I was like, yes.
As soon as we get off here, I'm going to go check her out because I haven't had the chance to get to see her stuff yet. I've been so busy all day, but that's the first
You
thing I'm going
have
to do
to.
when I get off
You'll
here.
die laughing. It's a great way to go to bed.
Yeah, that's when I want to fall
Tracy.
asleep too. You are so fucking boring.
Oh
Uh,
no! See, when the posts go down, then I can't read them no more. Tracy needs to return to her home planet. She swore her welcome out on this one. I'm
right.
starting to believe it's us in the wrong planet. For real, she makes you sometimes like that's what I was saying. Like, I think Lindsay was talking about how they made her question her sanity. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will to the point to where you're like, am I the crazy one? She hasn't replied to me either. Yeah, she hasn't said nothing. I assume no one heard anything since Villain and Lily's lives. And so I'm really curious. This is the only thing she said after ours. So, okay. They talk about Lily when Lily knows everything about me. She won't accept their gaslighting. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Your Villain literally was just reacting to the things that they were saying about her and responding to the lies and proving them wrong. And then they want to come back and cry and play victim and compare it to the Rizzy situation. Like, what is actually fucking wrong with y'all?
Right. And it's just deflecting. It's just, so she doesn't have to address the actual facts and receipts. So it's just all deflection. Just, it's just like a red herring.
Oh, Villain, before you fall asleep, I've got to show you one thing I added on here real quick. It's so funny. You will appreciate this. Since charm bracelets are such a topic, charm bracelets and kitten. The charm I bought myself. Keep fucking going.
Oh.
So I added me that little charm to my Pandora bracelet. Says keep fucking going because Tracy got a Pandora bracelet from Psycho Bunny, and she's like clearly on her pay list. Like this video, that's one of the main things I want to point out in these clips I'm about to show is that she is like sucking her asshole. Like
Mm-hmm.
anything this woman says, Tracy agrees with it, condones it. It could be right, wrong, or indifferent. And Tracy's like, I agree with you. I am so proud of you. You're such a wonderful person. It's like, how much more than a Pandora bracelet are you getting from this lady? Because
Is that the lady that doxed Lindsay's, like, the picture of her mom's house or something like
yes,
that?
they call her
Okay.
PB, Psycho Bunny. Yes,
Okay.
she's always in the lives with Tracy, and that's who did that to Lindsay. Yep, you're starting to piece it all together.
I know there's a lot of new players at this time around, so I'm trying to catch up with all of them.
No, I know. It's a lot to catch up on. I know. I finally,
Right.
after Villains Live, that's where I finally put it all together. And now, like every other person's live, like there's a girl named Squishy too. Her name's like Thuggish Therapy. I think she made a live too before ours. And it's hilarious. I'll send you the link. You got to check it out. But it's like I had watched all the different lives and Tracy's live. And then I was still just a little confused. But
Mm-hmm.
then after Villains, I was like, okay, I know everyone and where they sit at the table. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's
That's
see.
funny.
She said PB is also the one that started the lies about me. Yes. And PB is, from what I've seen, just very not a good friend at all to Villain. Like, she was just so worried about herself when Villain was hurt, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what caused Tracy to go down this hole, was like being PB's, spokesperson and stuff, and it just caused a lot. Yeah, Eldon, I was trying to click Eldon's and he said they just double down and double down. Yes, we love Squish. Hey, Sue. Hey, Pretty Problem.
Hey,
All right.
y'all.
So I'm going to go ahead and start this, and I know she's going to try to copyright me, so I'm going to stop often for us to talk. I'm going to look back at my text with you real quick because you had sent me a couple of those screenshots, but I believe I'm starting right where we need to, around right at 20 minutes.
Okay.
I hope that it'll mute me and unmute me when I hit play. Let's see, though.
Her life on live stream recently because she was cyberbullied so badly by one of these types of communities of people like we see now. I don't support Gabby or any, the stuff that I've heard. I don't know. I've never watched Gabby. Gabby's not my cup of tea. But what I've witnessed be done to that girl, and then what I hear was done to this girl, I can't help but notice the similarities. And this poor girl, right on live stream, because she was bullied so badly. And that's exactly what these people do. They're mean girls. They didn't peak in high school. They were losers then, and they're losers now. I heard some of the stuff. It's disgusting. I would never want someone to do that to me.
They didn't peak in high school.
Oh, God.
Actually, that was my prime, baby. I was a little cheerleader. I was a little cutie patootie. Okay, that was definitely my prime. So I did peak in high school. And I'm not a mean girl, but I'm also, not going to sit here and continue to be silent because out of fear of being silenced because no one believes in me, because now you've done this to too many people and now it's our voice are being heard and being believed. And you know what I mean? It's like, how does she continuously cry victim when we're reacting to things that she says?
Yeah, pattern recognition isn't being a mean girl. That's just, calling it like you see it. You know what I mean? Like I said, like with Rizzy, people were literally telling her, like, unalive yourself. They're saying your essay never happened, stuff like that. You guys are pulling up like receipts, experiences you've had that are similar to each other from years apart with the same person. I mean, it's pattern recognition. It's not being a mean girl because you can connect the dots, and you know what I mean? It's like two totally different stratospheres. It's so wrong just to even try to connect yourself to that situation, because that was so messed up what happened to her, and it's nothing even near what's going on with Tracy.
No, I know. And for her to even bring that in was disgusting. Hey, Rose in his garden. It has to be the most hypocritical lives ever. Yes, she should just admit to the Cash App, because there's no getting around the Cash App. Like, there's no getting around that proof. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and you know what I was going to do real quick is I had made a video. You know how you told me to go in and search her name and it'll show everything? Hold on. I want to pull that up in just a second because I did that. That was smart of your advice to give to me, because you can click on her. Oh, I can actually just show it in a screenshot real quick because it shows all transactions. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to mute myself on here and pull this up real quick because I want Villain to see this before she goes to bed. Hold on. Enter. So, oh, shoot.
Oh no, you're echoing.
Hold on. I'm going to run in the other room.
Sue said that would take some self-awareness. Yeah, it absolutely would. Your favorite
Okay,
villain.
yeah.
Sorry, what were you
Show
saying?
y'all this picture real quick. Can you still hear the echo?
No, the echo's gone.
Okay, so this is Tracy's Cash App on my Cash App of every transaction behind us, and you can see where I sent her the 150 you never sent me back, and it shows expired.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it shows the payment I sent her for 150, one payment total, received 0. Tracy Noel. Boom,
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly. And that's your only Cash App too, isn't it?
Yeah, and we showed that in the video. It's the same
Right.
exact name as the fake receipt she made. All right, let me get out of this one. Shit. Okay, you can hear me now. Every single
Yeah.
time I try to use my phone and my computer, I get that horrible echo. All right. Hi, Alberta. Okay, let's see. So, media assets. Oh, I got to take that down real quick to keep going in the video. All right. And then I'll come back and try to go through the comments.
Look at you being a real YouTuber.
I know. Are you so proud of me?
I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good, Pookie.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Like mental issues. If you don't like someone, just keep scrolling. Too many bullies on here. Honest to God, Tiffany, you're so right. They want to push people for content. That's exactly it, PB. They know. So, like with me.
What if you could clean your retainer at the touch of a button? No more
Oh,
brushing or
God.
tablets. Over 4 years ago, our team of engineers knew there had to be a quick...
Bad timing.
3 years.
So sorry about that. It won't let me log into my YouTube or any YouTube. When I go to try to log in from my computer, it pulls up the kids like JCPS login from the YouTube on here. So I don't know what is even up with that. But anyway, sorry, this is how I had to do it. So we got to watch commercials. My bad. All right. But talking about bullying, they're the fucking bullies. But this is where she's about to really get in my panties in a wad. My crochet thong is getting knotted up right here.
That
Years
yarn
ago,
is...
I was on here. I was brand new to YouTube. My content kind of blew up because I was talking about this girl, Jessica Kent, and she had over 1 million subscribers. So it it got traction, and it just got a lot of attention really, really fast. And I didn't know how to handle that. A lot of people would reach out to me.
Oh, real quick, but we use her for content. But she exposed Jessica just for the sole fact that she thought it would bring her subscribers to her content so she could blow up. So,
Right.
Okay, Tracy. All right. Here she's about to go, though.
And want to talk to me. Villain was one of them, by the way. And she can say she was helping in the back end with the Jessica Kent. She never once fucking helped me. I'll just say that. Never.
Oh, Lord. Nobody's ever helped Tracy. Not a fucking soul has ever helped Tracy. By God, you better never say you've helped fucking Tracy.
Even though part of the drama between you guys is you sending her money to get the FOIA, that's helping. So, you know what I mean? It's just like I don't think she realizes how much she contradicts herself.
I know she's a human walking contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it, but God forbid we defend ourselves. Exactly. Oh my gosh. They've been doing it for so long, just so many. I was making sure I got caught up on these real quick. Yes, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Villain's so badass that she doesn't need other people for content. She is the content. She is boring, as Lily would say. You are boring, Tracy.
Go to bed, bitch.
Right. Oh, and so Lily let me know that when she was saying that I was addict shaming her, it's because we were calling her Trazodone Tracy or Ambien Tracy, that is addict shaming her.
No,
I'm not addict shaming. Like, everybody knows my own personal story and yours. That's the last thing we would ever do.
I only said that just because of how slow she talked. That's the only reason I said that.
Yeah, it's funny and it's true because I just had to speed her up to tolerate this. But okay, I think this is where she goes in about me.
Never fucking once. And nobody was ever my assistant. I did all my own work. I'd like to see where anyone can prove that they ever did a single fucking FOIA request in my behalf or anything like that on my behalf. Never.
No, I never did a FOIA. I don't know how to do a FOIA, but I sent you $150 for a FOIA that you never got. And I went in the back end and you would give me things like her birth certificate, her daughter's birth certificate from prison, different things with the prison. I mean, and I've shown proof of it before. I helped her with a ton of things. I didn't want any accolades for it. People made fun of me for helping her so much that Brenda made that damn top assistant plaque. Hold on, I'm going to put that up if nobody's ever seen that. It's funny. I showed it last time if y'all weren't here. But like literally, because I was literally her unpaid assistant until me and her got into it. And then she immediately had another one. Then it was Amber Baker. That's how she does with everyone. She clashes onto someone, claps onto them. Velcro, there's a word. Velcro's onto them. And thank you, Eldon. You didn't even know I needed that. And she won't let you go. You know what I mean? But it's like, what is her qualm with that? Just being like, yeah, there were some people that helped me with research. Why is that so hard to just say? I don't understand why she brings this up every time she talks.
Right. It's like, and I remember she would like blow you up all the time and treat you like her counselor. And I remember like seeing all the screenshots of just how much like she would write you novels and novels and novels and stuff. And I just like, God, I felt so bad for you because it was like she was very like toxic and like how much she would like latch onto you and like need you for like emotional support and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, like right here where I showed this as the proof of her fake account, Mythica's Mystery Man. But she was trying to get a hold of Wildflower, but she wasn't answering the phone because I was just exhausted and I couldn't listen to it no more. And she said, no. I said, are you talking to her? No, she didn't answer. And I didn't want to bug you because you're tired. It's okay. I'll be okay. I'm just going to try to sleep, I guess. There's nothing else I can do. Like, because she would want me to talk to her about the same exact thing over and over for hours and hours. And it's like, at some point, I'm like, girl, we have beat the horse. You know what I mean? Like, oh, but then she tried to act like Velcro Trazodone. Oh yeah, we're about to get to the love bomb part. I must have missed it the first time I watched it because Stacy told me about that, and I'm like, love bomb. What? She love bombed me. All right.
Yeah, I was about to say, if anything, I feel like it's the other way around because, again, like, you know, all the screenshots were of her writing novel after novel after novel and like blowing your phone up and stuff. And like, you have a business, you have kids and stuff. You can't sit on the phone with her all day. I remember telling you, like, you have all that stuff. You have a family and a business. You can't sit on the phone with her all day and coddle her like she's trying to get you to do.
I know. I'd stay up till 2 or 3 every night, even though I'd have to get up the next morning with the kids to help her because that was like my time to give to Tracy once I got the kids to bed and stuff. And it's like, so I was like staying up, losing sleep all the time. And then I'd be so anxious with everything going on. But anyways, let me play a couple more seconds of this.
Lily said if it fits late what did she say? If it fits lace that bitch up or something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, the shoe fits.
I can prove that. And I have proven it. So it is what it is. But, you know, that I let this girl into my life and she was like love bombing me, all the weird things, getting close to me really quickly. Thought I was, you know, made me believe that this girl was like a best friend, right?
I did believe I was your best friend until you showed me that I absolutely wasn't. You know what I mean? Do we need to go back to the point right here to this proof right here where she blamed me for everything and wanted Mindy to throw me under the bus? It's right here where Mindy says, I said, did Tracy know you were blaming me for everything before we spoke? And she said, absolutely. She knew that. And I sent it to Tracy and Tracy says, oh, that's not true. It's not true. It was Brenda. It was Brenda. Bitch, it was not Brenda. Brenda's a lot of things, but she's not to blame for everything. She wasn't even a part of it. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear her say love bomb, but that's ironic. It's like she has completely rewrote history to play opposite parts in this.
Exactly. Series. That's what I was talking about last live when I said the things that she would do, she would accuse you of doing. Like, this is a perfect example of that. Like how she would like bombard you with all these texts and calls and all this personal private information, but then she and act like, you know, you guys are best friends, but then she would accuse you of love bombing her. You know what I mean? Like it's like she's trying to accuse you of doing the things that she was doing.
Yes, that's what Lily's like. If she thought she loved bombed you, then why would she stay being your friend? Yes, I had to end the friendship. I had to end it twice. The first time I didn't follow through because I felt bad for her. And then I finally had to just completely block her and from everything, block her number and end it all because she would not stop. And yeah, housewife, Wildflower, and Tracy got themselves in a home. Yeah, we all got into a shit situation over JK. And Tracy, the common denominator between me, Wildfire, Nicole, housewife, Mindy, all of us, the denominator is Tracy. She was the middleman between all of us. You know what I mean?
Actually, I think I remember the first live I ever heard you was a live with you and Tracy, and I think it was like a handful of other people. They like just speaking on the Jessica Kent situation. Like she was the one that like brought all you guys together to like talk about all that stuff.
Me and her were texting. We'd only been texting like 10 days, and she's like, "You're gonna come up on this live with me." And I went up on my first live. I was literally sweating. My hands were sweating. Like I had done TikToks, but I'd never been on anything on YouTube. And her and Housewife were like, "You need to make that video." So I made that one video I have about Jessica Kent. And then I went live before that though with her. And then after that, that's when she was sending me all those texts I showed you. We need to make a podcast. We need to do a podcast. She kept always trying to push me to do a podcast.
Yeah. I wish I could find those text messages, but like I have an iPhone, and when I go back for some reason, I can't see past like 2024. I think it's because I had a different number before that, even though I'm using the same phone I had back then. So it's driving me crazy.
All right, I'm gonna hit play real quick. Oh no, I can't find mine either. It's just too old.
And she slithered like a snake throughout all of these communities and was doing all this gross stuff, getting people.
This is the only community I've ever been in. What the fuck are you talking about? Tracy's the one who jumps community to community. I came on the internet into the JK community, and it's still to this day the only one I've ever truly been a part of. Until now, where I'm like, I consider myself in Villain's community. Like, you know, that's the only community I ever knew.
Right.
Information and getting to know them and doing all this nasty, vile shit. And she decided one day that she was going to blow it all up. And she went to every single person and was like, Tracy was talking shit on you, like all kinds of stuff.
That is not how it went at all.
Mm-mm.
I didn't go to all these people and say, Tracy's talking shit on you. Everybody realized that there was a snake in the group, and they realized it was Tracy. And then Tracy put that onto me, and then it all blew up in her face. That is how it went down. Am I delusional?
No, because like even in one of the screenshots you shared in the last live, you see her like talking shit about Nicole. So I'm sure a lot of people probably did, you know, compare notes and realize like, oh wait, she talked shit about me to you. She did this to this other person too. I'm sure it was probably a lot of people just comparing notes and realizing that she has been talking shit about them because we saw it in the last live.
It's exactly how it went down. I was at that castle. I'll never forget. We were on fall break at that castle in Missouri, and Mindy, Nicole, housewife, and me got on a phone call together, and that's when it all come to a head. Yeah, because I had never talked to Mindy on the phone, not never a day in my life till that day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Tracy was the denominator there, and she was telling everyone a different story about everyone else.
It blew up.
It blew up. I didn't even mean to play. Yes, bitch, it blew up because of you.
That's the only true part so far. It did blow up. Oh, shit.
This girl had me believing that my phone was fucking tapped. Like, for real. Thought
her phone was hacked. The only time there was an issue with the phone being hacked is I thought Muzz hacked my phone, but I had saved Adam's name as Muzz and Muzz's name as Adam in my phone is what had come to happen. But we were so scared of Muzz that we thought Muzz had hacked my phone. When did you ever hear anything about her phone being hacked?
No, never. This is the first I've heard about that.
This is psychosis. Yeah, it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
scary.
Yeah.
She has been stalking that Mindy's IG and got on her YouTube and was talking trash on her. And see, and that's addict shaming right there because Mindy is clearly in psychosis.
Right.
Like her, the one I sent you the other day, her short, I might actually watch a second of that in a minute because that's insanity. Like,
Yeah. I remember I saw one of her not too long ago, and it was just like what she was saying was nonsensical. It was like word salad, and she was like using the hard R N word, and it was just it's really sad because like if she wanted to, she could have a platform with over 1 million subscribers if she wanted to. Every time
hands
she's created a
down.
platform, it's gotten huge, it's gotten really big, and if she like stayed sober and applied herself, she could totally do that. So it's awful seeing her like that,
She sold 2 or 3 TikToks for several $1,000s
Yeah,
each that she builds them up and sells them.
I know. That's crazy. That takes a special kind of person to be able to do that like over and over and over. You might get lucky once and be able to build up a TikTok like because maybe you get a handful of viral videos, but she's done it multiple times where she's built up these platforms and sold them. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's really sad.
And Tracy was always jealous of Mindy, and she's jealous of Villain. In Villain's life, she tries to act like, oh, I was always sus of Villain. I always knew something was off with her, this, that, and the other. Like, what? Villain's the one that always stayed so neutral to Tracy, me, everybody in the JK community. She's the last person that was sus. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are you talking about? Tracy
Yeah.
needs a fly trap put in her mouth.
Who said that? Oh,
Alberta said that.
oh,
Feeling said they put so much BS before the truth. It comes with receipts. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, hey, Tam. Not right in the head. Tira, Mindy is mental illness unmedicated. Hey, Tira, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, Mindy, it's that she definitely needs to be medicated. She definitely needs some help, and it's really sad because she's a beautiful girl, and like you said, she could have a great online platform if she could stay clean. So I really am
right.
grateful for her. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let's keep going real quick.
Was tapped because she would be on the phone with me texting other people what I was saying, and they would know it before I even got off the phone with her, and it would get back even got off the phone with her. So I thought someone had my phone tapped. Like she thought made me believe that I was crazy for thinking she wouldn't do that to me. So how do they know this? How could they possibly know the things I'm telling her while I'm on the phone with her? Because she was telling them. And
Oh my God, not an ad again.
Everywhere I go, hands
Sorry,
looking at me
y'all.
like,
Sorry.
she ran with this bullshit that I never paid her this $150 back. And I paid that shit back a long ass time ago. I proved it clear down to bank statements.
She has never shown a bank statement. She has shown one fake ass Cash App receipt that I have now proven in every way, shape, and form. And Villain has proven, and Villain would never stand up on her platform and show that if she didn't know 100% in her heart and soul that that was fraudulent, and Tracy never paid me back.
Yeah, all
And
Tracy showed was like a scribbled ass like screenshot of something that said $150 and it had like a
this right
date on
here.
it. That's all
Yeah,
it
she
said.
showed this right here.
Mm-hmm.
And she created this Cash App receipt to the same Cash App account, but said I used all these Cash App accounts to the same Cash App account that I show right here. It goes really fast, but it's the same exact name when you pull it up right here. And it says November 14th and November 15th on another one. Right there, the name at Olivia2209. You can screenshot it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it is what it is, Tracy. Like, and then I just showed this again. One payment out to Tracy, 0 payments in, and 1 request that expired. Like, you did not pay me it. Just own it, dude. You look so stupid continuing to fucking double down.
Right. Like, I don't know what else you can say about the $150 at this point. I think you've like,
Right, Eldon.
I think we've approved it like every single way possible. You even reached out to support and talked to them about it too. So, I mean, what else can you really say about it at this point?
I'm not talking about it ever again. That's the last time I'm showing it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Why is she doubling down on that? I don't know, but she will not admit it. And she just won't own it. And it's the weirdest thing ever. Like, just admit it and own that and like just move on. It's so fucking weird. Like, exactly. I'm not talking about it again. Okay, but I want to keep going here because I think she says something else. Hold on.
Well, I had a complete and total mental breakdown because this girl had gotten an entire subreddit to come after me of thousands of people. I was getting drugged left and right every day. It was just abuse after abuse after abuse.
I showed one proof of one thing where she called the people in the Reddit insane. And then Clary used proof of mine that Tracy was trying to prove that I was lying, and I was disproving that. And Clary showed that on Reddit, and everyone supported Clary. Rest in peace, Clary. But Clary never liked Tracy from day one, but she never really cared for me either. But she knew I was telling the truth in that situation, and she proved it. So if Redditors come after you for being a fraud and a liar in the Redditor group, that has nothing to do with me.
Right.
Hey, Crazy Aunt, thanks for coming in. Every time Tracy says she's going to show proof, something ends up happening to her phone. Yeah, or she makes a crying video.
Or it reminds me of how she always says, "Oh, I'm gonna I'm getting my new studio ready. I'm gonna make this video soon. I'm gonna do this soon. I'm gonna do that soon," and then it just never happens. And then she'll pop up months later with some sob story, some new excuse or whatever.
Exactly. It's the same thing. Like we've been talking about patterns.
Right.
Okay. And talk about a mental breakdown. I left the fucking internet altogether after all this shit blew up with Tracy and then transpired into everybody else hating me as well. Like, and I, you know what I mean? Like, I feel you, bitch, but you caused it.
Right.
I didn't help, but god dang.
To the point that I found myself laying on the floor under my desk one day and thought, there is no point in going another day. Everyone hates me, all this shit. I had a hysterical breakdown on YouTube. And I didn't want to go on another day. But I thank God I had a good friend that stuck with me and didn't let me give up.
And I'm glad she did too. And I'm glad I had you and Shannon and some of my good friends too.
Yeah.
But you know, like the fact of the matter is she can't see any of her part in it. And it's wild to me.
Yeah.
And then comparing it to Rizzy and what she did online, it does not compare. It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. And like when you left the internet, like you when you owned like what happened and stuff, like you owned your part in it and try to like take accountability and stuff. She's never done that. She's been running with the same bullshit narrative and trying to rewrite history since the very get-go, despite all this evidence to the contrary. So it's like not even comparable.
Yeah. She claims she's about to start a podcast. That's so funny. She was going to start a podcast with me. She was going to start a podcast with Nicole. She was going to start a podcast with Wildflower. She was going to start a podcast with Brenda. She ain't starting no damn podcast. She can't even upload a video when she said she's going to. Here, she's really bringing this up. Yeah, she's bringing this back up because for 2 months, she was making videos talking crap about your favorite villain. When Villain always supported her, Villain had gotten a bad wreck. She was getting injured, and the lady that's about to come up on the screen and Tracy went after Villain forever, like 47 hours worth before Villain replied.
Yeah.
And then now Villain has had to come on and reply and prove that Tracy is a liar and disprove stuff. You should go watch her latest live on here. It's really, really good. And Lily that's commenting, she just did a live too, and it's really good. You can get caught up on the whole lores here if you got some time. I know you like a good rabbit hole. So here's one. Basically, everything Tracy did in the JK community, she then went over and pissed everybody off in the Adriana Sigler community, did a fraudulent GoFundMe, didn't give the people the money, won't answer any questions about it. Then went over to this community and has wreaked the same exact havoc, like over and over and over.
Yeah.
So that's the quickest rundown. Deflection is what she does best. Yeah, she was going to do a whole lot. Yeah. Oh, hey, Selfie Queen Cindy. I've watched a lot of your recovery stuff. I like your recovery stuff. Villain supported her even when people told her not to, and she was repaid with shit. Yeah, exactly. Villain always stayed super neutral in it. Like, she was always nice to me, but she always supported Tracy. And I left the internet, so I didn't really see how much she actually supported her. But just from her character, I know that she always probably did. And then she was dealing with her own stuff, and Tracy throws her under the bus and makes 47 hours of videos talking shit. And then now Villain replies, and Tracy is a victim. Like,
Right.
same.
And trying to compare herself to Rizzy, which is so fucking disgusting, because like I said, it's not even in the same stratosphere. Like, because people were telling Rizzy to literally unalive herself on live while she was on live, and they were telling her that her essay never happened. And with this situation and, you know, the previous situation, you guys have just been comparing notes and realizing there's patterns here that all come back to Tracy. So it's like not even comparable to each other.
No, not at all. Not at all. And yeah, okay, I think I wanted to play another minute of this, and then we're gonna have to get into kind of a touchier YouTuber that I've seen like a lot of back and forth. I don't know where people stand with her. Her name's Miss Profit. I don't know her from a box of rocks, but I've got to show a couple of minutes of Tracy admitting to doxing her and sending her address to hundreds of people, because anybody that was around in our time knows that's all Tracy did was cry about being doxed. And Miss Profit
Yes.
comes up on this live, and Tracy full blown says that she doxed her. So I've got to show it. But hold on, I think there was another part right here at like 25 minutes. Let me pull back through where you said 23, 22, 2140. Did we already do 2140?
I'm just sitting up here with you for support, okay?
So now,
Oh, she just has to have support, which I feel that I can't be up here alone either, but
they think it's funny that they've recruited the same girl that has been busted lying, admitted that she lied over and over and over, and faked proof, edited screenshots, all the things. There's proof of it everywhere that this girl is trash human being. And
I have never edited a screenshot or edited proof of anything. I've always showed the good, bad, and the ugly when it comes to me. And if I had lied about something, I can't think of it off the top of my head, I guarantee I admitted to that too, because I kept constantly making videos admitting to my own mistakes.
Yeah. And it's fucked up that it's like you were able to take accountability and where you went wrong, like all those years ago, like when you left the internet, and it's fucked up that she's like you now trying to use that against you, which like I can't think of anything that you said, oh, I lied about this or that. I mean, sure, I remember you saying like, oh, I made mistakes and I could have handled the situation better.
I
But
was super messy, but not malicious. That's always been my words. Yeah.
absolutely. So I don't know what she's talking about when it comes to that. It just sounds like she's talking about herself, honestly, because the only one that's been caught editing screenshots and faking screenshots and proof is her, like with the whole Cash App thing.
Miss Profit seems to be going, and Miss Guided and Lori Jones tried to sink her tooth into it, but she learned who Lori was quickly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the lore behind her, so I don't want to state an opinion. I just want to show Tracy's part in it. Oh, she seems to be young. Yeah. Yeah, I know all I've heard is just little bits and pieces. Let's see. PB actually went on Miss Profit's live and told her to move on the other day. PB is a serial killer. She looks for single mothers and buys their attention and then calls every agency on them. Yes, that's what I'm about to show you on this.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They're like calling CPS and all that. But then in this live right here, I don't have it timestamped. I wanted to think, I don't know what part it is, but she talks about how she's not calling live. She's not doing this. She's not calling CPS on people. Like, oh no, that's this clip. Hold on. I got to go over to my phone now. Hold on.
That's wild. I didn't know all that. See, like I was familiar with all the stuff that happened, like with all the JK stuff, but like all this like new round of people and stuff, I'm still like learning all the lore and all the rabbit holes, and there's just like so much to sift through.
Can you hear me?
Still catching up.
Can you hear me? Shit.
And plus, that's ironic because Tracy's always said how she's so scared of getting doxxed, but then she's chummy with Psycho Bunny, who's apparently called, agencies like CPS and stuff like that.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Stacy, what is wrong? Can you seriously not hear me?
Lily, it's fucking crazy, but so true. Yeah, I definitely got to see that.
What the hell?
Stacy, the amount of scammers on TikTok is astounding to me. People who exploit their own children for money. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Stacy, can you hear me? They can hear me. Stacy,
PB
I don't
has
think she can
deep-rooted
hear me.
issues. I just learned about PB just recently. I remember seeing the screenshot of her, like where she was talking about Lindsay's mother and she was showing like the front of her house and stuff. And again, that's ironic because, you know, Tracy was like saying how she didn't care, like, oh, I know it's trashy, but I don't care. But she talks about how she's so worried about getting doxxed herself.
Can you hear me now, Tracy?
Stacy, can you
Stacy,
not hear Olivia? No, I can't. Olivia, I can't hear
can you
you.
hear me?
Sorry. I was reading the comments.
Can you hear me now? She can't hear you.
Olivia, are you muted?
No. Can you hear me?
Olivia,
Shit, fire.
it looks like you're trying to talk, but I can't hear you. Oh, she'll be back. Sorry, y'all. Stacy has gone rogue. Oh, that's funny. Olivia, where'd you go? Don't leave me by myself. Kick Stacy. If she can't hear you, then she can come. Yeah. Olivia, come back and kick me off and I can come back on. Oh shit. I think she was like trying to find a video or something
All
like
right,
that.
let's try again. Stacy, can you hear me now?
Oh, she's back. Olivia,
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, I removed Stacy from the stage and I'm gonna put her back on. Hold on. Okay, can you hear me
Do you
now?
think it would help if I got off and then came back on?
Yeah, I just took you off
Here, I'm
stage.
I'm
Can you hear
gonna.
me? Okay, well shit. She's gonna come back. All right, I'll add her back in. Um, but yeah, okay, so just because you're here, Tira, and there's probably some other people that weren't here. Before we do Miss Profit real quick, we're going to show a clip from a lady named Miss Hernandez. Um, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go to Miss Profit, we're going to do the Miss Hernandez one because I want Tira to hear this, where she platforms this lady who's allegedly a SAer of a man she was dating. And like there's a whole court case over it, and it's wild. But Tracy doesn't know this lady from a box of rocks. And brings this lady on her platform just for the sole fact that this lady doesn't like villain. And you got to listen to this. It is so funny. And okay, this is where she says, "Oh, I never would call CPS and stuff too." This is the clip I was referring to before we get to where she admits she called CPS.
Actually worked for a facility that even took private insurance. You can't. There was me. There was Ashy Cat. She did it to. She did it to Lisa Richards. She did it to Jessica Kent. Person after person after person, she has done this to.
Yeah, I can't say much about the Jessica Kent stuff because Jessica Kent was my biggest that was the very first thing I ever did on the internet was come to the internet with the FOIA records that proved that she had lied about all of her life. So yeah,
But Tracy, right? I don't have an issue with that.
but
I never have an issue with someone bringing awareness to something. What I have an issue with is when you
oh
incite
yeah,
people to go real life.
well, that's what I was just about to say. I never once, like, I know that Jessica Kent claimed, like, oh, everybody was calling child services on her and stuff because of me, but that whole life, she tried to go into mine. Jessica Kent was trying really hard to get into my real life, and it didn't end up working for her, but she tried. But I never did that. I had no want or need to go and have her children taken or, things happen in her family.
Like people can say, right? People can say Miss Hernandez is a piece of trash. Miss
She
Hernandez
called,
has issues issues with men. Miss Hernandez is impulsive. Yeah, I was, right? I'm human. I was, right? I'm human. And
Yeah.
I have my inner demons that I have worked really, really hard to like stay compliant with my mental health providers. And, like most people with mental health, we feel sometimes, hey, we don't need our medication anymore, right? We don't need to go to therapy anymore. And our world crumbles around us because of that choice that we tend to make. But like, people can say all of that. You're entitled.
I had to play that a little farther just so you could hear her comparing that her mental health caused her to not take her medicine and not go into therapy as how she accounts for what she's accused of. But oh my God, Marisol, that's what y'all call her. Okay, I just knew that that's what I didn't know her name. I don't know her, but yeah, but yeah, Tara, JK went into her life. She never would call CPS. She would never go real life. That's what she's saying to a lady she just platformed that has all these allegations, okay? And then right off the back end of that, oh, and then she goes into talking about body broker. And hold on, Tara, I gotta let you hear this little clip too. This is hilarious because nobody knew nothing about Nicole being a body broker until Tracy told us about it. But of course, she blames that on Jessica too. This is funny. Let's listen to this real quick.
There was me. There actually worked for a facility that even took private insurance. You can't body broke state insurance people. The insurance company does not pay that much for them, and they don't go to top of the line facilities.
Do you know Nicole from the Jessica Kent stuff?
Mm-mm.
So Jessica Kent during that time too, it would have been around this time that this stuff was going on, maybe a little before, but Jessica Kent would call this Nicole. She's the one that I was telling you about that does the same stuff that you do. She helps people get into or did get into facilities and all that stuff. She's very active in it, and she was called a body broker, and still to this day is called a body broker by Jessica Kent.
Which is
By Jessica Kent. Yeah, because Tracy, you're the one who showed me all that shit about Nicole being a body broker. I didn't know shit about that till Tracy brought it up.
Yeah, I like how she tries to like distance herself from it. Like, oh, that's just what Jessica would say. Not like that's what I told everyone that she was too.
Yeah, this Marisol, Miss Hernandez, this is what she was accused of. Yeah, and it's been like, it went through in court and stuff, so it's like valid. And Tracy doesn't just platforms this lady just because she has something bad to say about Villain. Like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Krusty Cooter Hernandez, she threatened to put me in a freezer. What the fuck?
Dude, what?
What? That's what Lily said. She threatened
Threatened
to
to
put
put
you in a
you in a
freezer.
freezer?
What? We need details, girl. you can't leave us at. You can't just skim on by that. What?
Oh my God, that lady's voice creeps me out. Yeah, that lady's creepy. Yeah, that's the end of her.
Puts
But
the lotion on the skin.
yeah, yeah, she didn't even know that Tracy was the head of the JK community, so they obviously didn't know each other from a box of fucking rocks, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were a complete hate bond, absolutely. Okay, so now that we've gotten through that, we're going, oh, look. So Tira is who actually made this originally for me. So in honor of her being in the chat, we're going to do it again before we go to this Miss Profit drama.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes.
Field trip time!
Miss Frizzle, we need to get t-shirts and just put Miss Frizzle on there.
Yeah, we do. We need t-shirts.
Or have like Bigfoot lurking in the bushes or something like that with a pink thong on.
Who's got the Krusty Cooter? Whoever they are, they're not wearing one of our pink thongs. I'll tell you that right now.
Paper would be smelling fresh.
Yes, you're no Krusty Cooters allowed in the pink thongs. Okay.
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna put one on stage just for shits and giggles. Okay, so then I don't know which one of these clips I needed to play first, so because I'm horrible at labeling things, so let's just see real quick how this goes.
Second of all, you have been telling everybody you would give my address to
or you're gonna get
Hang on, guys. Everybody, hold
need
on.
you to take a deep breath and slow down.
You've been giving everybody my address, Miss Chrissy.
Listen,
That's not right.
Miss Chrissy doesn't have your address, ma'am.
listen.
I
Hang
know. I'm
on.
just saying.
Hang on, guys.
Miss Chrissy doesn't have your address.
On a public forum.
I'm not
gave
saying
it
you,
pri-
Chrissy. I'm
Let
saying it
me
wasn't right.
speak. Let me speak. Which,
What
according
you
to
did wasn't right, Jessica.
because it was out of a concern for a neglected animal that is with good intent. It is not done.
So
with
you
ill
say
intent.
I'll give it
Let-
to anybody on the internet who wants it? That's what you say.
to make
Please calm
a
down.
report. To make a report, and according to Louisville Metro PD, my state, which you're also trying to pay people $100 to find my information, which just the threat of that, which I have the recording
Okay.
of.
Well,
and
good. Well,
pre-recordings
do
is
they
a
have
federal
me writing
crime.
that to them? Do they have that me messaging them that I'll give them $100?
No, because you're saying it on live. Anyway, let me
Better
finish
hope they're not
speaking.
recording your calls.
Well, good.
Because
I will. I'll give them 200.
Miss
Really?
Prophet,
Okay.
calm down.
And
Jessica.
as far as me messaging you, yes, I messaged you until right at
You
the beginning
been
of November,
doxing me. Fuck you.
Okay, so I think the next one I'm about to play is where Tracy says that she is doxing her. But you know what this reminds me of? 6 women up on a live, all ganging up on this one lady because they gave her address out and they have been doxing her and calling CPS on her and for this, that, and the other and for whatever because she's a single mom. Whatever this lady's issues and qualms are is whatever it is, okay? But the fact of the matter is Tracy cried for 2 years about people doxing her. And then now she wants to get on here, and because she's worried about a kitten, that gives her the right to give everyone and their mother this lady's address.
Right, that's so fucked up. I mean, look, like, what gives you the right to go real life? You don't know this lady in real life. You know what I mean?
Yes. And she just said, I would never go real life. I would never do this, that, and the other. And Tracy's the one that gave her address out to everybody and their mother. She was going to do a spell on me and put me in her deep freezer. You should have watched that 4-hour live. I touched on the spells they were putting on us. I've oh my god,
Oh,
I
wow.
gotta watch that.
Well, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus, so your spells are null and void. So have at it, girl.
They all have crusty cooters.
That's funny.
I watched that live. Her spell backfired on her and she got the flu. Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Seriously, that's how, like, I've done videos before, like, kind of about my testimony, and I'm not going to get into it on here, but you play in that you play with that stuff, you will get you know what I mean? You will open yourself up to like dark spirits, and that stuff will come back on you. So I hope she better be careful playing with that kind of stuff because it
Yeah,
will backfire on her big time.
I don't want nothing about it.
Mm.
Tracy screams she don't do stuff while doing grimy stuff. It's so weird to me. It is, and it's the same patterns. She's moved from community to community to community. And then she said, exactly, they put her through hell. Yes, they put her through hell. And then going back on this, and they want to talk about Villain and her guinea pigs when her guinea pigs were really old and she loved them, but they lived a long life and then they passed away. And it's like the things that y'all are going on and on about. That's another clip I have in here. They hate this Miss Prophet so much because they are appalled that she goes to Starbucks every day and gets coffee.
Mm.
Like, get a fucking life. It's none of your business if this bitch goes and gets Starbucks every day. That is, what are y'all talking about? Like, walk outside and take a fresh, deep breath of fresh air because something is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. Plus, we all know what a big guinea pig advocate Tracy is. So that's,
I know.
yeah.
Reaching. She's reaching. She does the same thing with about the way Villain worded something. It's all
Mm-hmm.
like semantics with her. Anything she can find to try to prove a point.
Mm-hmm. Like her getting Starbucks, that's your smoking gun. Get the fuck out of here. You better move
Villain
on
was
if that's your
in.
smoking gun. The fact that she has old guinea pigs and she goes to Starbucks. I mean, you just need to move on
Yes.
with your life.
All of this is about guinea pigs, kittens, Starbucks, and teeth gems. And I'm like, okay.
Tooth gems. Oh man. I didn't even hear that part.
That's what all the uproar is about. All the
Oh my
uproar.
god.
Starbucks, guinea pigs, kittens, and tooth gems. I was like, what did I just spend my life for?
All the hard hitting topics of today's society: guinea pigs, Starbucks, and tooth gems.
This is the next clip, and I can't remember why I wanted to show it about Miss Profit. I think this might be where Tracy says it. Hold on, I've got a few in here, but they all just yell at each other, so I'm going to try to save y'all from a lot of it.
Not
Where
since
do
the
you
beginning of
think this is going to
November.
get anybody? You don't want
It
this
ain't
to
gonna get me
end.
nowhere because I'm not
if
no
you were
internet ass
Trump,
bitch. I like to line bitches up. All right, I don't do this internet shit.
Obviously,
That's
listen,
the
if you were
difference.
to
Line it up
calm
then.
down and
I'll give
speak
you my
like a
address if
woman,
you need to line it up. Fuck, what is your problem?
This
Why
one
can't you
giving
just
my fucking address out when I got fucking minor children in this home and I'm a single fucking mother.
and guess what? I did in private. I told the
I
truth
did
on
it
my
in private. You
The
literally said
PD
anybody who
knows
wants her
why I
address,
gave it
I will
out.
DM it to you.
Yes.
Yep.
That doesn't matter.
In private. And you know what? The
I got that
PD
on recording, so
confirmed.
My
good.
phone call was in private too.
Soon as somebody knows who you are, you'll be in court.
Profit, can
The
you take it
PD
down a
knows why
notch
I
and
gave it
catch your
out.
breath?
And guess what, Jessica? The PD confirmed with animal
Good.
control that there is an open case on you and you're
Yeah, because
killing
300
animals.
fucking people called, you dumbass.
Right. So see, now you're telling people it was just me that called. So there, at least you clarified your own lie.
That there's a mass report. You've been giving my address out to multiple people.
I didn't give
Jessica,
them to that many.
please quit yelling.
I can hear you just fine, and when you speak calmly, I hear you better.
Fuck, it's
And
just
it
driving me
but
Bye,
crazy.
it makes
sons.
it will
She's been
make
acting,
people will pay more attention to you and understand you better if you speak like a normal, relaxed human woman.
but it's upsetting me because what the fuck? This is the internet. This is a fucking free app we all downloaded for fucking free. Why in the
And you
fuck
put
do
your
people
life
treat me like this is
problems
crazy?
out there to the
With
point
age
people are
comes
crying.
Maybe y'all
maturity.
should have calmed down and seen if I could even take care of this kitten before you automatically counted me out. Before y'all called CPS on a single mom with 3 kids right at fucking Thanksgiving or Christmas time. You could have thought it out a little
We
bit.
have nothing
You
to
didn't
do
even
with
give me a
CPS.
chance.
Let
But
me
apparently
clarify
this
But
something
nothing
really.
else.
God, I'd be yelling too. If like I had 3 minor children and some random lady was giving out my address to random strangers online and recruiting them to like call CPS, I'd be doing more than yelling online. I'd be fully crashing the fuck out. Like that's just so fucked up that they're trying to gaslight her and calm down, and trying to justify it. Like I'd be pissed off too.
Oh no, don't get me over here laugh snorting, choke snorting. I can't be doing the date of this live is 11/15 or 11/17, and guess what? It's one of the ones Tracy doesn't have it up. I'm sure
Uploaded.
I can get a link sent to you though, but so you can watch it because so that's what I was talking about earlier is Tracy rewriting history. She wanted to say, well, I posted all the lives that I've done about her. No, you didn't. There's a playlist with like 17 that are not posted out of the ones that you posted because all the ones like this one, the one with that Marisol, Miss Hernandez, all the ones where she's going in on villain talking crazy and stuff, those are all not up on Tracy's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, and it's just ironic because she always said how she was so scared about people doxing her and finding her real info and this, that, and the third. But then, she's sitting on a panel with these people who are justifying giving out this lady's address to people and calling CPS on her.
Yeah, they lost the plot when they were going after villain. Yes, because they were pulling anybody and everybody up and going after all these other people. They lost the plot exactly. Yes, they were bullying her and
Yeah.
gaslighting her. Exactly. She was up there with all those other women and yeah, it's like she can yell too. They're all fucking yelling. Exactly. I agree with all of your all's comments.
I'd be yelling too. I'd be doing more than yelling. I'd be fully crashing the fuck out if that were me.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, she cherry picks her videos. Yep, she only posts the ones that that make her look in a good light, not the ones where she's just completely acting like a psychopath and going after villain for 47 fucking hours for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's do a little palate cleanse. I was watching Dustin Daily, and this is hilarious. Real quick, it's only 16 seconds.
Later. Now, this is a screenshot that I took at the time where Jeffrey actually liked his own tweet. I don't know why he did that, but he liked his own tweet, which is the equivalent of smelling your own fart. And he said, when someone tries to be shady.
Oh my God, I need to steal that. I'm so
I'm
stealing that.
telling you, that was so fucking funny. That liking your own tweet is the equivalent of smelling your own
Oh,
fart.
that's so funny. I've never heard that, but I'm totally stealing that.
That poor girl couldn't sleep. Yeah, that girl was going through it
Yeah.
because
I-
they were ruining her real life.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then you don't know who these people are that are getting your address. You don't know if one of them's gonna like show up at your door or what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? These are random people on the internet, and she's got 3 young kids to think about. If I was her, I would try to up and move ASAP.
Oh
Just
my
because
gosh,
that's
I just
scary.
got so nauseous. Give me like 2 seconds, real quick, y'all. Hold on, I just got so nauseous.
Oh God. Right. She cherry picks her videos. I know she just likes to keep the things that support her narrative and support the image she wants to put up online. But anything that shows her in a bad light, she obviously doesn't want to put those on her page. Hey ladies, I'm late. What did I miss? Hey Lindsay, we were just like talking about we were just sharing more receipts of Tracy, and we were doing a palate cleanse. We were just watching some Dustin Daily. I don't think a lot of people from YouTube know what all Tracy is doing on TikTok. Yeah, I honestly, up until like a couple months ago, I hadn't even seen her name in years. So this like was all kind of out of left field when this all kind of came up again, because like I said, all the stuff that happened with her was like 2, 3 years old. So I was like completely caught off guard when I saw that she was making the rounds in another community, starting drama in another community. I never understood why she even went at villain outside of sub farming. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm still trying to catch up on the lore. There's like so many rabbit holes to go down. Feely, I'm new to Tracy. Yeah, well, sorry. I'm sorry. So we're sorry to have to put her on your radar. You're not missing out on much. Lindsay is the one that PB made a page on Lindsay's mother who has wait, what? Lindsay is the one that, oh yeah, Lindsay is the one that PB made a page on Lindsay's mother who has cancer. That is so fucked up. And even in the screenshot, she's like showing the front of her mom's house and saying, I don't care how trashy it is, blah, 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 blah. And Tracy's just co-signing it, just going along with it. But yet here she is on YouTube saying how she's so afraid of getting doxxed, but not when it comes to other people, apparently. How is Ma doing, Lindsay? Yeah, I hope Lindsay's mom is doing okay.
I hope her mom's doing well too. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm gonna have to end this live though. I just got so nauseous and like started sweating, and I feel like I'm about to throw up like any second. So I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna have to go lay down. Um, it
You
just came
okay?
out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm like sweaty and I feel really dizzy. So I'm about to go lay down, but we will get back on and do another one and finish and talk about
Abby
Abby.
and yeah.
And I want to talk about Gypsy Rose and show those clips that where she's like, I'm a slut and all that stuff. It's
It's odd how hypersexual she is. I've heard that that's like a symptom of anencephaly, which is the condition she has. But yeah, like it's just odd to me how hypersexual she is.
oh, I know it's a lot. Thank you all so much. I hope I feel
I hope
better
you
too.
feel
I don't know
better.
where this just came out of nowhere, but I'm gonna change in my pajamas and lay down because I feel so dizzy.
Yeah, you should definitely drink some fluids and check your temperature and make
I'm
sure
gonna
you're
get
not
a
running a
ginger
fever
ale.
or anything.
I'm gonna drink a ginger ale, and we will continue Krampus. I guess we'll have to have a part 3. But
Mm.
everybody have a good night, and thank y'all. I'll talk
Have
to
a
y'all
good night,
soon.
y'all.
All right, bye. Love your
Bye.
face, Lily. Bye.